Here we go. Some more of that Sunday football. Playing against these fag boys. Let's go.
Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Coaches like the toss play because they think it can be a real momentum shifter. Get the ball to that back who can get to the corner and turn it upfield. And on this play, that's exactly what they got, including a first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
That was
and the
horrible.
Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not.
I thought I'd try him.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 and second down. The numbers received from last week. 17 carries, 107 yards.
And they've got him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can complement the football as well. Throw the ball action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have to makes the defense more key.
So after the second down completion, against a 3rd and 6. Looking to the throw, Prescott. A double to Taylor. As they get to the 33, good enough for a first down.
One of my teammates called me the other day, he was watching the game, he says, man, trying to catch the passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you can get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up the first down.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's caught.
Oh shit!
CeeDee Lamb, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Line of offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play.
I know you're right there with me.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
Eluding the pressure right. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Hurt my boy, Johnny Dean. All right, Lawrence, it's your time now. We traded Cam Newton for you.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. second down and goal. Lawrence looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. So first and 10 now from the 30. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Prescott now. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. And a quick throw here that's complete. And a loose football. And the Panthers have recovered. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, position you play.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. The strong running. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half. 2nd and 1. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Elliott. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Owens. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Prescott, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Prescott yet again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott on first down.
He'll get this to Elliott.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the red zone now, Prescott gets it to Strong. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll throw now on the final play. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check on the football team at home at FedEx Field. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Darius Slayton, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. And lastly, we'll wrap up the week with Monday Night Football. Definitely one to tune in for, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers and the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Hey, yo, thanks for the follow, yo. Appreciate that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Right back to Hubbard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Lawrence. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys going to get him the football back. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Owens. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going? Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And forthcoming a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Wade. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Hubbard. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Dodges him at the 50. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll run on first down. Hubbard, he takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Out to his left. Muscles him off. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Not sure how you feel about it, but to me, I think we're seeing it in front of our eyes. This league continues to change. Look at the moves you ordinarily get from a running back. from the quarterback position.
Yeah, that's like a Le'Veon Bell type move right there. But you're exactly right. The game's kind of evolving in that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the quarterback is rapidly becoming an extra running back as well.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
2nd and 4. Throw left side complete. That's Wade. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Neville Gallimore on the stop. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season. Then the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here.
Yeah, they gave up the lead.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Oh, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott to throw it. Well, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up.
Probably take it over. You see that history.
And let's face it, when he's getting carried out that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players to make sure they knock the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wade. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey,
his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn them. And here a late turnover. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? 1st down, Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down.
Okay. Get him. Oh, can't grab his face, man. Oh, what happened? Hold on. Offense, hell yeah. Let's go. Yup.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing. Prescott. Strong drives it over the middle. Now a loose football.
I felt that shit coming. It's a wrap.
And they're set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they assess the game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Runs through the contact. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Wade. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get to his tight end and let him throw.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To the air again, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Prescott. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down, Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And again, it's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. The throw over the middle taken in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this...
What that supposed to mean, though? We up 2 touchdowns.
11 plays all told.
They're going to be kicking onside kick. Yep.
But here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, able to avoid him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now a run with McCaffrey. Oh, good move. Pushing his way through. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a give right side McCaffrey. Shifts by at the 15. Look at those stick skills. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey taking it in.
That's not fair at all.
13 win on the year as they add on to their lead. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. Get out of a couple of tackles there.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he returns this to the 22. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And look at the numbers. They have gotten him more involved. I guess the question now, Charles, defensively, how do you make him less involved?
That's always a key question, isn't it? Sometimes other guys are starting to play really well, and you shift your attention to them. You got to make sure you got full focus on him because he's so good that if you don't, he finds a way to make plays. Always have two guys in his vicinity, usually trying to bump him off the line of scrimmage and get him out of his route.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Play action now, Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 2nd and 10, Prescott. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.